Oh, but I didn't go live. Okay, we're good.
Trade Gents, I'm back. Welcome Tea with Reggie, or also known Brew with Reggie. I have a wonderful and special guest from us with ALG, Susan Creighton. Thank you so much for joining us.
Oh, thanks for having me. I'm excited.
I'm super excited. The last time I saw you, we were on an island.
We sure were. That was a fun time.
We had a great time. For those that don't know, Archer Travel, we took some of our BDMs to Catalina Island a couple weeks ago, and just celebrated them, and just a thank you and appreciation of how wonderful all of the suppliers are. And so that was a gift from us to them. So hopefully you had a good time, Susan.
Oh, it was amazing. Yes, thank you so much. It was
That was her
fabulous.
birthday.
And it was her birthday. We actually sung happy birthday to her there too.
It was my birthday. I chose to spend my birthday with you. Yes, it was a great
We
time and it was a really nice celebration for me. So thank you.
Well, cheers to you on your birthday, and thank you for coming. As you guys know, it's Tea with Reggie. I do have my tea and my new coffee mug, tea mug, my daughter calls it. She got me this because she's going to Pepperdine next year, and she got me a coffee mug that I put my tea in. So there you go. Anyway, so this is all about Susan, not about me. This is all about learning the BDM. If you're brand new to Evolution and to Archer Agents, welcome. This is Tea with Reggie, also known Brew with Reggie. And we get to know our BDM a little bit more. We try to keep it PG-13 here, but it's get to know your BDM, and we have ALG Susan Creighton with us this today, so it's been fantastic. So welcome. How are you enjoying ALG's week at Archer Travel so far?
Oh, it's been fabulous. We've been able to talk about groups, which was a fabulous webinar yesterday, and was able to do my Monday with Jose. So it was a really fun week, and hopefully, we're giving some good information for the advisors.
I've heard wonderful things. Yesterday, the groups thing was a huge hit. I got a lot of emails and text messages saying thank you from us to you for having ALG promote that. So thank you so much for having the groups program.
Well, it was a great opportunity for us as well.
Yes. Let's get to know you more. What is your role and what does that entail?
Okay, so I'm the business development manager for all 6 of the ALG Vacations brands. If you're not familiar with what those brands are, it's FunJet Vacations, Apple Vacations, Travel Impressions. We have 2 airline brands, which is United Vacations and Southwest Vacations, and then a small niche brand for Hawaii and South Pacific called Blue Sky Tours.
Yep.
And I am the resource that the advisors have for any sales related issues or needs, training, just information on maybe they want to have a conversation on how we can help partner with them to support their business, navigating the company, giving you updates, doing things like today. So additional information, just whatever enhancements that ALG Vacations is offering. There's a lot of different things that fall into my bucket.
Wow. It is a lot of information, and you do an amazing job. Your customer service is amazing, and you guys have been amazing partners with us, so thank you.
Well, thank you. It's two-way street.
That's right. Next question we got here for you. Yesterday, you held a training with Groups Department. Can you share what went over briefly for those who missed it?
Okay, so it was a kind of an overview of groups and the market and how to get into groups as far as the 2 different types of programs that we offer. We've got a book as you go flexible group program called Groupies, and then also contracted groups, which is more traditional, 10 rooms or more. You're actually contracting that inventory. And I had one of our groups trainers, Amy Paris, that was on from our groups department. And if you're contracting groups with us, she would be an additional resource for support where she can do one-on-ones and answer any questions. And she also holds a coffee chat about groups once you're contracted that you would be invited to. So we've got a lot of support with a lot of training when it comes to groups. And we pretty much went over an overview of that yesterday.
Awesome. So make sure you guys check out that video, and it's in the Travel Cafe, and we'll get it to you. But it looks like we're going to have a game. It looks like it's game time. Now, for those who don't know that's watching, Susan and I had no idea what Amanda was going to throw at us. So it looks like we're going to be playing a game today. So, Susan, I hope you're ready because I'm not. All right.
I know. I'm nervous.
So am I.
It's gonna be fun. Don't be nervous. So first, I'll show you the first slide. This is just an example slide, and then we'll get to the questions.
Okay.
So we're gonna do Would You Rather with ALG, and so it's you either pick one option or the other one. So an example is, would you rather constantly forget your keys or constantly lose your phone? But these are all going to be travel related questions. That's just an example. So you pick one or the other and you both can answer.
Okie dokie.
Are you going first or am I going first?
Why don't you go first?
Okay. I would say, I hate not being mobile, but I think constantly lose my keys because the phone is my lifeline.
I would say I constantly would lose my phone over my keys because my keys I can never get anywhere. A phone I can replace pretty quickly because I have a key to the car so I can drive to AT&T. So I'm going to say constantly forgetting my phone.
Fun, okay.
There was our practice run.
Yep, there you go. So
Would you
now,
go ahead.
Want to read it, Reggie? Go ahead.
No, you go ahead.
Okay. Would you rather travel to a bustling city or a remote beach destination?
Oh, boy, that's tough. I've been doing a lot of city travel recently, so I'm going to say that cities right now are on my radar. But I love beach destinations.
When I first got married, I was not ready for the beach destination because I was constantly going. So I love the city environment. Now that my roles have changed and I'm much older now, I like the calmness of the beach. So I would choose a remote beach destination.
Perfect. Okay, next one. Would you rather explore a new country every year or revisit your favorite destination every year?
Okay, I'm going to say I've been to many places over and over again, and I've actually started concentrating on new destinations. So I'm going for new destinations every year.
I'm going to say new countries every year because I know my favorite destination and it's always there, but why not explore something new?
Perfect. And I also just want to remind the agents in chat, you guys can play too and put your answers in chat as well.
All right.
Okay, next question is, would you rather travel solo or with a group of friends?
I just got back from a solo trip. I went to see the eclipse up in Vermont by myself, was in Boston for a week, went up to Vermont. It was fabulous, and I've been getting more into solo travel recently.
All right. Not knowing if my wife and children are watching this, so I'm going to say a group of friends.
I'll rat you out, Reggie.
I know.
Next question is, would you rather stay in a luxury resort or a cozy bed and breakfast?
Oh my gosh.
Wow.
That's hard. Can I take a pass on that one? That's really hard. I was
No,
just
you
in bed and
can't.
breakfast,
No.
but I love luxury resorts as well.
I'm going to say luxury resorts because it has everything. I can turn it into a bed and breakfast if I wanted to. Luxury resort.
True. And Susan, what was your final answer? You can't pick both.
Oh, I can't? Okay. I'm going to say luxury resort then if I have to choose, for sure.
Nice. Because you can have bed and breakfast at a luxury resort and make it cozy, like Reggie said.
Yep.
That's right.
So next question is, would you rather go on a cruise or a backpacking adventure?
I'm going for cruise on this one. I am not a backpacker.
We all know me. I'm going on a cruise with these old knees and bad ankles and a bad back. If I was backpacking, I'd last 10 minutes. So let's say cruise.
We got cruisers in here. I'd probably pick cruise too.
I love the concept of backpacking, but I just know this body is not going to handle it. Maybe if I was in
Yeah,
my early 20s, not a problem, but not now.
yeah, not your 20-year-old bodies anymore, huh?
No, the running joke in the house is we know when dad gets up out of bed because all my body starts cracking.
Oh my God.
Everything just starts cracking back in place. Like, oh, dad's up. So, yeah, that's kind of the fun joke in the house. Okay, sorry, Amanda.
No, you're good, good. I like when you guys explain your answers. It's fun. Would you rather visit famous landmarks or discover hidden gems off the beaten path?
I'm going to say hidden gems off the beaten path. You never know what you're going to find, and that's always fun.
Just like Amanda's mom, I'm a history major, and so Amanda's mom and I, when we go on vacations, we like visiting famous landmarks, and my son is getting really into history, so we want to visit famous landmarks just because of the history of it.
Okay, well then, can you explain if you have ever, Susan, for you answered hidden gem, have you ever found a hidden gem before?
Yeah, I mean, sometimes the adventures in the actual finding your destination, right? Trying to go somewhere, but sometimes being segued unexpectedly and you find something that you weren't expecting. So that happens occasionally, and that's the best part of travel, I think.
Yeah, and then Reggie, what's your favorite landmark you've ever visited?
Oh my goodness! I'll tell you one. It was actually a conversation I had this morning. I had a meeting I had this morning around 6:45 a.m. and we were talking about Buffalo and Niagara Falls and how that is just so impressive. If you've never been to Niagara Falls, I don't know if it's my favorite landmark. I mean, there's so many when I went to England and discovered a lot of landmarks there. But Niagara Falls, that was pretty special. Um, I'm a sports guy, so I would say any major facility, athletic, like a stadium. Those are famous landmarks in my world. But yeah, I mean, Niagara Falls. We're just talking about how it's just massive. And Susan, have you been there before?
I haven't. No, I have not been that far north in New York.
It is. It is a sight. I mean, in theory, it's just water going into. It's a waterfall. But how massive it is and the landmark of it is just unheard of. So, and then there's a lot of history when you walk around there too. There's a statue, I think, with Tesla, talks a little history of Tesla and how he created, energy through water and all that stuff. So yeah, I don't want to get into all of it, but yeah, a lot of famous landmarks out there.
The history guru came out in you.
Sorry, I was trying to be very simple, but then I started going into it.
No, it's fun. I think what's great about this game is that you also, both of you are giving the agents like little tidbits too about things they could travel to themselves or their clients. So I think it's really fun. Next question is, would you rather travel to a destination known for its food or its scenery?
Oh, I'm a foodie. At least I like to think I am. So wherever I go, I always have to partake in whatever the local dish is, whatever they're known for, whatever's famous in that area. So I will seek out food wherever I go.
I'm with Susan. I'm not a foodie. I just eat a lot of food.
Yeah.
You don't get a body like this eating salad. So I am definitely into the food. If there happens to be scenery around it, great. But if it's good food, I'm in.
Yes.
Awesome. Okay, next question is, would you rather have a long layover in a new city or a direct flight to your destination? I feel like this one's easy, but I don't know.
I'm going to say direct flight. I'm going to say direct flight to where I'm going. I know that that's a tough one, but I'm going to go with direct flight.
I'm definitely going direct flight because I'm not a big fan of flying to begin with. I don't want to stop anywhere. I want to get to where I'm going and safely and be there with both my feet on the ground again. So I'm definitely going direct flight.
Unless the long layover is in like Dubai or something, huh?
Well, if I have a couple days, yeah.
Right.
But if it's only like 6 or 7 hours, no bueno.
Yeah, I'm taking it as hours, so that's why I'm going direct flight.
Yeah, direct flight.
Perfect. Okay. Next one is, would you rather travel during peak season with crowds or off season for a quieter experience?
I'm an off season. That is so many advantages to that.
Yes.
Yeah. When you have the ability to go somewhere without the crowds, I think that should always be the best option, the first option.
I agree. Off season, unless it's something you have to get to, and you've been wanting to do it, and your only time is during the peak season.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm with Susan. Off season's the way to go. With my family.
Yeah. Not
by yourself.
No, can't.
Next question is, would you rather learn the local language before traveling or rely on your translation apps or just like hand gestures?
Oh, I try and learn a couple of phrases and words, at least the ones that I know I'm going to be using on a regular basis. Yes, I always try to incorporate the local language and not just show up and expect people to understand what I'm talking about.
I agree with Susan. I would try to learn the local language before I go, but I fail miserably. So I would have to write it down on a piece of paper or a cheat sheet on my hand. But yes, I would try to learn the local language before I traveled.
I once took an Italian class, a night class that went on for weeks and weeks and weeks before a past trip to Italy. So yes, that was a very serious endeavor to learn some Italian.
And
Don't ask me it now. But
did you find it successful?
Yeah, to a point. I realize that I'm not real good with language.
Yeah.
Some people pick it up very quickly. I'm not one of those people.
Me too. I'm not either. I'm terrible at it.
Yeah, I'd have to agree with you guys. I try to learn other languages and it's just a struggle. It's just a struggle. Okay, so now it's time for rapid fire questions.
And I got them right here.
Oh no.
Alrighty. So for those who are brand new to this, it's rapid fire. Susan does not know the questions. I have 6 questions, but I also want a couple questions from the audience as well. But I have 6 questions for you, Susan. Hopefully, they are PG, so that's good.
Okay.
All right. Favorite drink: coffee, tea, soda, an alcohol beverage. What is your favorite drink?
Well, okay, coffee in the morning, wine at night.
Perfect. What kind of wine?
Probably red over white, but probably red over white.
Red over white. Fantastic. Cats or dogs?
Cats.
How many cats?
I've had cats. I don't have any cats right now.
Okay.
But I've had more cats than I've had dogs. I like dogs, but cats definitely are more in my alley.
Gotcha. Last place you have traveled for a vacation?
That was the Eclipse, which was Boston and Vermont, which was amazing.
In your local area where you live, what is your favorite restaurant?
Oh boy, my favorite restaurant in the local area. I'm going to have to say we have a place called Nick's that's downtown Laguna Beach, which is fabulous. So a local favorite.
So for those who don't know, Laguna Beach is in Southern California. It's a beautiful area, beautiful community, and Nick's. So if you have agents going to Southern California and Laguna Beach area, go to Nick's. But don't go when Susan's there, because then it's a big crowd.
Yeah, you have to make a reservation.
There you go. I like asking that question because I need good food places. Hence the food question we had earlier.
That's right.
Favorite thing to do when you're not working?
I play a lot of cards.
What game do you play?
We play a lot. Well, there's 10-1, which, here's the PG part.
Okay.
It's originally called Oh Hell, so some people may know it by that.
Yep.
And the other one, we play a lot of hearts.
Oh, fantastic.
Yes.
A lot of the Archer members love to play gin rummy.
Oh, well, we play a lot of gin rummy as well. Yeah, I just was playing last night, matter of fact.
Yes, I've caught Ron and his brothers playing it at night when we're traveling places. They'll sit at the table playing gin rummy, and they just love it. It's great to see the 3 brothers.
I'll know that next time.
Yeah, so it's fun to watch. Favorite part of your job?
Talking to the advisors and hearing about everyone's individual businesses and what they're specializing in, or just assisting them and watching them grow. It's really very satisfying for me.
Awesome. Amanda, do we have any questions from the audience?
Yes.
Awesome.
What is your favorite? What is your favorite action movie or a great TV series?
Ooh.
Oh, well, oh gosh, this could really open some doors. My favorite all-time series was probably Homeland.
Okay.
Loved Homeland.
Okay.
But I'm also was the on the original series a big Walking Dead fan.
Me
Oh,
too. We can
wow.
Go, go Daryl.
Yeah, go Daryl.
My children, one's 18, one's 15. They're rewatching for the third time Vampire Diaries, all the series again. For the
I
third
haven't seen
time.
that. I'll have to look for that.
Not the second time, but the third time. They're into Vampire Diaries. It's kind of, I see them, they're binge watching at night, after they get all their homework done. So,
Wow.
yeah, it's interesting. My favorite action, God, there's so many of them. I really like the Mission Impossible series. Love the Matrix. There's so many good action series out there, movies. So, anyways, it's not about me. It's about you, Susan.
Reggie loves the Matrix, so I'll say that.
I do.
Oh, next question is, what place is on your bucket list?
Oh, on my bucket list. I've started kind of getting into the colonial cities in Mexico. So I'd like to get down to Oaxaca, but if you're really talking about like a major trip, I'd like to get to New Zealand.
Oh,
Yeah.
I like that.
Yeah, I have to do a little bit more research. I just know I need to go there.
I love it.
That's great.
That is great.
Yeah.
Next question.
Next question is, would you rather read a book or watch TV?
Oh, I'm a TV person. I love a good series. I just finished Ripley, which I really liked. So yeah, I'm always looking for something good to binge.
So I'm with you, Susan. I watched, I love documentaries. And I just got done watching the Hulu, I think it's Hulu, Bon Jovi docuseries.
Oh,
Very good.
Yeah, I've heard it's good.
I do enjoy the music. If you're in our era, Bon Jovi was around in the 80s and 90s, and they still are. But I wasn't like a huge Bon Jovi fan. I didn't have the T-shirt or anything like that. But I love docuseries, and that was a really good one. I'm right now watching the third season of Welcome to Wrexham with Ryan.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's about Ryan Reynolds and Rob McElvany. I think I'm gonna say his last name wrong, but they bought a English football club.
Oh, that's the team.
They bought the team in Wrexham in Wales, and they've turned it into a powerhouse of exposure, I should say, and they've done a great job, and they kept moving up the ladder, and it's a great series. Obviously, those two gentlemen are very funny, but what I've really enjoyed about the docuseries is they're bringing in the community. They're bringing in true members of the community, and they're interviewing them, and the series is about it's not about Ryan and Rob, it's about the actual club and the town and what it means to them. So they've done a very good job on it. Sorry, I went off again.
Look for that.
But docuseries, I love them.
Next question is, tour on a train or tour on a bus?
Oh, train, for sure.
Train.
Mm-hmm. There's more room to move around on a train, where a bus you can only sit, so that makes sense.
There's also a bar car.
Yes. Not that we know about it, but there is one.
And there's a food car, there's a sleeping car, yes. Next question is, country, concert, or orchestra?
I'm not a big country fan, but I would take country probably.
I would take country.
Nice. I'll take country as well. Next question is, what's the best way to market your brand?
Oh, what's the best way to market my brand? Well, we support the advisors in marketing themselves. So we have a lot of tools that you can utilize to market yourself that are customizable. Our brand, our logo may be on it, but it's really about you branding yourself and marketing yourself, and we'll give you the tools to do that.
Love it.
Love that.
Yeah, I mean, it's all about the advisors, right?
Next question. Yeah, it is all about the advisors. I agree. Sorry. Next question is, what is your favorite food?
Oh.
Right, Mexican. I'm in Southern California. That's a staple here. So
yes. Mexican food, definitely.
Yeah, Mexican food's so good, but then Italian food's so yummy too.
Yep.
And then like sushi, it's hard to pick. Next question is, nap or power through the day?
Well, I don't have much time to nap, so I'm going to say power through the day.
If I can nap, I would nap, but I can't nap, so power through the day.
Yeah.
One more question,
Really,
Amanda.
We're on the same path.
Yes, we are. Well, let's before you ask the question. We're at the convention. We're at the birthday party, right, Susan? We were at California Pizza Kitchen together.
Oh yeah.
So this is a funny story. So we're at the birthday bash in January, and I was sitting just getting ready to finish my meal, and I'm at the bar area in what hotel were we at?
That was at Mirage.
We're at the Mirage. And California Pizza Kitchen had this open bar where you just go and sit up there and watch them make pizzas. So I'm getting ready to leave, and I look over, and there's Susan's been sitting there for a while too, getting ready to order your food. So I end up talking with Susan for at least an hour.
Yeah.
We caught up, and then Ron Archer shows up and sits in between us, and then he stayed there for another 30 minutes. So
yes, it was a fun time.
Fun time, and that was over Italian. That was pasta and pizza. So there you go.
Mm-hmm.
Sorry, I don't know where that was going, but I just wanted to get that in there.
Well, that's a fun experience.
It was great. It was a great surprise. So, last question.
Okay, last question is, what is your favorite hotel to stay at in Vegas?
Oh, my favorite hotel in Vegas. I'm going to say Cosmopolitan.
Oh.
So it used to be Mandalay Bay forever, and then I stayed at the Delano a couple years ago, and I really enjoyed that experience at the Delano, which is right behind Mandalay Bay. Really, really enjoyed the Delano. So one of those two, I would say, right now on my list, but I haven't stayed at all the properties in Vegas. So.
Love that. Nice. I'll just ask one more because this one's short. Martini or old fashioned?
Martini. Does that count? That's
I don't
martini.
know. I don't know. It's in the martini glass,
It's in a
right?
martini glass, so I'm going martini.
I would say martini. I'm not a martini. I did have one apple martini about 10 years ago, and it was really good, but that was 10 years ago, and it was obviously good because I still remember it.
Yeah. Lemon drops are good too. I don't know if that's a martini, but it's in a martini glass.
Anything that's in the shape of a glass like this,
yes.
I'm good.
Yeah, that's a martini.
Okay.
Anyways, Susan, thank you so much. You're amazing, and the agents just love you, and you're a rock star, and ALG has been amazing. So thank you so much for your time and energy that you put in this week and what you do every day for us. So thank you so much for joining us. We appreciate it.
Well, thank you so much. And it is Travel Advisor Appreciation Month.
Yes.
So we're celebrating all month long at ALG Vacations, and there's a lot of information on the website that the advisors can take a look at with a lot of the giveaways that we're doing. There's a lot of different ways to win, anything from trips to subscriptions to Masterclass and Rosetta Stone and some other surprise gifts that you can win on our ALG Vacations Facebook page. So take a look.
Fantastic. Well, thank you. And until next time. Now, Susan, you have one more. Are you again on later today, or is that third? I can't remember your schedule.
Training. So we switched it up. So you're today, and Susan went yesterday with her group's training.
Gotcha. Okay.
Yes.
So make sure you go back and review that. Go review that. And then we'll be doing an ALG destinations training tomorrow. So
that's right.
You can come join us with that with Jose and Susie will be doing that training. So we have more in store for you during ALG week. Make sure you check the Travel Cafe website, check our socials, and also join us on Friday morning as well. We'll be doing another video and all the ALG deals on Friday morning as well.
Perfect. Thank you. Well said, Amanda. Thank
That
you
was
so
fun.
much. All right, Evolution, Archer Agents, thank you so much. Have a wonderful week. Keep booking travel. Susan, thank you so much. Enjoy. Be safe out
Bye-bye.
there. Bye-bye.